Mega. What is Mega? Well, it stands for Make Elites Great Again. After 343 announced that Halo Infinite would not have playable elites, I finally figured I'd get this video done after procrastinating it for 2 weeks. So, what we're going to be covering today is what I suggest 343 can do in the Master Chief Collection to make elites great again. So, how can 343 make elites great again? Well, we'll start from the beginning with Halo Reach. So here we are in Reach. So what can 343 do to make elites great in Reach? Well, fully customizable armor. Now, I may be misremembering this, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere on Halo Waypoint that 343 was planning on doing this. When will they do that? Who knows? I just remember reading that here a couple months back. Although I do have some suggestions for extra options for fully customizable elite armor in Reach. For starters, let's look at the Ranger armor set. Now with the Ranger armor set, it has the finger plating on the elite armor. It's the only armor that has that, and I really like the look of it. I think it would be a nice addition to have that as a toggle. You want it? Turn it on. You don't want it? Turn it off. I just don't want it tied to the Ranger forearms. So you have to have the Ranger forearms to have the armor, the finger armor. I don't want that. I want the armor, the hand armor, finger armor, whatever you want to call it, as a separate option. That way you can have different forearms and the finger armor. That's one suggestion. My other suggestion would be the armor lighting. So if you choose the general armor, you have the yellow lights all over. My suggestion is having that armor light customizable. Because with the yellow lights on the general, it sticks out like a sore thumb. You can tell someone's using general armor just by seeing, oh, yellow, general. So, you can change it to whatever colors you want. Purple, red, black, whatever. The officer armor has red lights, and just about every other elite armor has blue lights. So changing the lighting on the armor for elites would be awesome. And another piece of armor, or another customization option I would have, would be visors. Now, there's only 3 armors for elites that have that: Spec Ops, Ultra, and Ranger. Now, I don't know about you, but with Spec Ops and Ultra, having red visor colors would make the helmets a whole lot scarier and more intimidating looking. So that's enough about Halo Reach. Let's head over to
Halo Combat Evolved!
As you can see, there are no playable elites in CE, so let's make them playable. Before we do that, let's address something real quick. Did you know that there are 3 different elite armor types in CE? Well, there are. This one, with the elite helmet where it's more of a rounded figure, kind of looks like a spade. And there's this one with the more iconic elite helmet that you see in just about every other Halo game. Finally, there's this one. This one has very large spikes on it. Now these helmets are only worn by invisible elites, gold elites, and silver elites. If 343 decides to add playable elites in CE, I say that the rounded helmet elite is just given to you, and the other 2 are unlocked by completing seasonal challenges. For the more iconic helmet, let's say you just need to kill about 100 red and blue elites, since both the spaded helmet and the iconic helmet is usually worn by red and blue elites. For the spiky helmet elite, you need about, say, 50 kills with gold, silver, and invisible elites. Both these challenges can only be completed in CE. Oh, on a side note, these are all just armor presets like they are in Halo Reach currently. So you can't really customize them other than just like the regular old color. I just want to mention that real quick before we move on to Halo 2. So let's get the obvious armor out of the way. The Arbiter. Yes, I suggest that the Arbiter's armor is an option in multiplayer. Bam! Easy. How would you unlock this? Really simple. You complete the Arbiter's Journey playlist in Halo 2. Yes, I made it that easy. Now let's mention the other elite armors. There's the Honor Guard armor, the Counselor armor, the Helmetless Honor Guard armor, the Counselor Honor Guard armor that you see at the very end of the level Gravemind, the Jetpack Trooper armor, the Heretic Elite armor, the Heretic Leader armor, and if there's any armor I'm missing, please let me know. So, how would you unlock some of these? And what kind of seasonal challenges are these tied to? For the Honor Guard with the helmet, you just need to kill, let's say, 50 Honor Guard enemies. Whether that be Elite or Brute Honor Guards. And I think the end of the level Regret would be great for this, because there's infinitely spawning enemies. Or you can just play through Gravemind several times. And knowing me, I probably would not do that. Now for the Counselor Honor Guard armor, you just need to kill the dude at the very end of the level Gravemind on Legendary, just to make it really fun for you. Now for Jetpack armor and say the regular Heretic Elite armor, that can be unlocked in a season tier. So you spend like 1 or 2 season points and you get it. For the Heretic Leader, you just kill him. Just do his boss fight and you get it. Let's not go too crazy. Now, as a separate option that you don't really need to do anything to unlock, is just given to you, is the option to have the Elite's mouth, like half the mouth be missing, like the Shipmaster. So, let's just head outside and talk about Halo 2 Anniversary now. What I would do for Halo 2 Anniversary is give forearm and shoulder customization for the elites. You can customize the shoulders and the forearms for Spartans, but not for the elites. So one thing I would add is separate shoulder and arm customization. And other than that, I would say just more armor for not just for the elites, but the Spartans as well. Now, let's go to Halo 3. For Halo 3, it'll be a simple job. Just more armor. Spartans in Halo 3 are getting all kinds of armor, but the elites have gotten nothing. I'm going to talk about the chest pieces real quick, because the ones already in the game kind of suck. All they add to the armor is just a little sliver in the gap between the chest plate. The only piece of armor that adds more than just a little sliver is the assault armor. It adds these little doohickey thingamajigs on top of the chest plate. More chest pieces like that add more to the chest plate than just a little sliver would be awesome. Next is going to be visor colors. This will not apply to the standard combat helmet since there is no visor on it. I mainly use the flight helmet because it looks cool, and the blue lights look really cool. But imagine if that was red, or orange, or black, or whatever other color. Red would definitely add a more menacing look to the helmet. So, not much to add here in Halo 3. let's move on to Halo 4. There are no playable elites in Halo 4, so let's just make them playable. Give them the same amount of customization options as Halo 3 and Halo 2 Anniversary, and we'll be golden. I mean, I wouldn't add any extra armor, just having them playable is good enough for me. Besides, some of these armors kind of look cool. So that's all my suggestions for making elites great in the Master Chief Collection. Hopefully all my suggestions can be implemented before 343 decides to stop adding extra stuff to the Master Chief Collection. Hopefully it can be implemented in, say, Season 8, 9, or 10, with Season 6 coming out here pretty quick. I highly doubt they'll work in Season 7, since I have a feeling they already have all their Season 7 stuff already planned out. So hopefully something in the future before they stop adding extra crap to the Master Chief Collection. As for like nameplates and other ID stuff, just more stuff referencing the elites, because at the top of my head there's only like 3 or 4 nameplates featuring elites, and I'm pretty sure like 1 or 2 of them are just Reach stuff. I know one of them's about Parg Vol from the Spartan Ops. So it's just, after seeing all the stuff and all the extra content added in from seasons 1 through 5 and soon to be season 6, I think it's about time the elites get something. I mean, it's all about the Spartans right now, so that's all my suggestions. So thank you for watching the video. You have a nice day.